Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another subscriber requested video. So I was recently asked to talk about perfumes that are great for like when you first get out of the shower. Kind of clean, fresh out of the shower type of scents. So I definitely have a selection of perfumes that are go-tos for me for when I am having one of those days where I'm just gonna get out of the shower, spray on something clean, I'm gonna hang around the house all day, and I really don't want anything too perfumey. I'm just wanting to smell like sweet, clean skin. And so yeah, I've got a bunch of perfumes here and I'm gonna jump right in. So the first one I'm gonna talk about, this is a perfume that is very like under the radar. I never hear anybody talk about it. This was sent over to me from the brand like a really long time ago, and it's a really, really small house. And this is definitely the best perfume from the house. This is a perfume called Alchemy 33, and this is from a little tiny house called Alchemy Perfumes. They do have 3 scents. Last I checked. They have got this one, they've got one geared towards men, and then they've got a unisex one. This is my absolute favorite one. This one it's absolutely stunning. I never hear anybody talk about this. Their whole thing behind their perfumes are like they use certain fragrances that kind of like energetically uplifting. There's a really cool concept behind the house. This perfume is so beautiful. It's changed a little bit over the years that I've had it, but it's only gotten like a little bit stronger. It reminds me sort of an older formulation of Miss Dior Cherie. Not the original formulation. It smells like a kind of floral and patchouli fragrance. I know it's got some sandalwood in it. It's really, really beautiful. It's not necessarily like an out of the shower, like clean fragrance, but it is one of the fragrances that I reach for on days like that because it's a perfect fragrance for that. It's not necessarily like a clean skin scent, but it's a really easy to wear kind of floral and a little bit of patchouli, clean. I don't know, there's just something very like calming and zen about it. It's just a great out of the shower fragrance. So yeah, I love this one. It lasts forever on the skin too. This is one that, and I do think that it's pretty clean. If you look at their website, I want to say I remember this being a pretty clean website, or a pretty clean house. But yeah, I just love this one. It lasts a really long time. You only have to apply this one time and you're good for the entire day. I love it. It reminds me of like an older style perfume, but not super old, you know, maybe like back in the late to mid 2000s era, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain, but I do love this one. So that one is called Alchemy 33 from Alchemy Perfumes. Okay, this next one, this is like my ultimate out of the shower, clean, I just want to smell like this all day long kind of fragrance. This is Jovan Musk, and this is such a beautiful, warm, clean skin musk. It's perfect. It does smell a little bit vintagey, but kind of not at the same time. It just smells clean and warm, and I absolutely adore it. It's a little bit sweet. It's very skin-like. It's like a warm hug. It's gorgeous. I do have the oil as well, and I layer the two, and when I layer the two, it'll last all day. I absolutely love this combination. It's beautiful. It's just such a classic, warm skin scent. I absolutely love it. It's one of my top, like just get out of the shower, throw this combination on, and I'm good for the day. I can lounge around the house all day. I smell amazing. I smell clean and a little bit sweet and warm, and it's lovely. It's cozy. It's perfect. So that is Jovan Musk, and the combination of the two, so the spray alone isn't gonna last very long, maybe a few hours. The combination of the spray and the oil together is amazing. It will last 8 to 10 hours. It lasts forever. Okay, this next one is another one of my kind of go-to get out of the shower scents. I only have a little small one. I wish I had a bigger one because I love this scent. This is from Derek Lam 10 Crosby, and this is called Silent Street. I do believe this is probably my favorite scent from this line. It's gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of the Jovan Musk. It's a really beautiful, warm, slightly sweet, clean skin musk. It's amazing, and it really does. It smells very, very similar to the Jovan Musk. It smells a little bit vintagey, but without smelling out of date. It's fantastic. I love it. This one just doesn't last very long. In fact, what I will probably end up doing is layering this over the Jovan Musk oil to get more time out of it. I have a feeling that the perfume will last much longer if I layer it over the oil. So anyways, that is Derek Lamb 10 Crosby Silent Street Beautiful Musk. Okay, just to get all of the musks out of the way, the next one you can see I'm almost halfway through this little bottle. I've only had it for maybe a year. I love this oil. This is the Lake and Sky 1111 fragrance, and it's one of my favorite musk oils on the market. I absolutely love this. This is like clean white musk and a warm white amber, and it's really, really strong. I think that's why I love this one so much. It's very intense. In the oil form, I have tried the spray form as well. The spray form is not as intense as the oil form. The oil form is much more fragrant and intense and lasts much longer. You can wear this any time of year. It works beautifully in the heat, in the cold. It really, really blooms in the heat though, but it works beautifully in the cold as well. It's just stunning. The oil is absolutely worth picking up. It's amazing. I also wear Estero Smells Like Estero. It's very similar to this. I love it. Also, Riddle Original Oil, also very similar to this. They're all oils that I kind of use interchangeably. I love to wear them when, for the same kind of purpose. When I first get out of the shower, I just want to smell clean and lovely all day long. They all last forever. They're all equally amazing oils. So anyways, that is Lake and Sky 1111. And then the last kind of musk that we've got is Dua Therapy. So this is a clone of Initio. I think it's just called Initio Therapy. I'll of course have it on the screen for you, but I do think it's just, it is definitely Initio fragrance. I think it's Initio just Therapy. It's a clean, sweet, really citrusy musk, like very heavy citrus leaning musk. It's really, really clean, really bright. This one's definitely, you can wear this any time of year, but it's definitely more best suited for warmer weather because it's so like bright and citrusy. Very, very uplifting, very clean, really, really beautiful. Dua Therapy is an absolute beast. You can spray this on one time, you are good for the entire day. It lasts forever, and it's just a beautiful perfume. So if you like Initio, I think it's just Initio Therapy. I think you would love Dua Therapy. Okay, this next one, I adore this fragrance. This is more of like a calming, kind of very zen fragrance. It's very natural smelling. This is Pacifica Sage Me or Sage Smoke. It's very, 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 very calming, very zen, very natural smelling. It's also a little bit citrusy. It's very fresh, very, very herbaceous, aromatic. And then as it starts to dry down, you get, I wouldn't say it's like smoky per se, but you get almost a little bit of this, like this cold ashiness. It's really, really beautiful. Very calming, very zen. Really, really good to wear when you first get out of the shower or when you just like need a pick-me-up throughout the day, or you're just like maybe not in the best mood. You just need something that's gonna be very like grounding. This is definitely a good scent for that. This entire line, in fact, is very grounding and very natural smelling. The only problem with that is, and they're very, very clean perfumes. The only problem with that is that they just don't last very long. They don't hang around for very long. So this is one of those fragrances that if you want it to be your scent of the day, especially if you're just hanging around the house, you're definitely gonna wanna leave it out somewhere. And as you walk by, leave it somewhere really conspicuous. And as you walk by, you're gonna have to reapply it probably, I don't know, 6 to 8 times throughout the day if you want to continue smelling like this. It definitely performs kind of like a body spray, but they're so beautiful. They're worth it. I keep them in my collection because they're just stunning fragrances. So that is Pacifica Sage Me or Sage Smoke. I've definitely got a couple celebrity scents in here, and this next one is a really great like shampoo-y, clean celebrity scent. This is Paris Hilton Platinum Rush, and this is beautiful. This is clean and shampoo-y. It's a little bit fruity. It's a little bit sweet. It's got a fuzziness to it, almost as if it has ambrette in it. I'm pretty sure it does not have ambrette in it, but it's got that same kind of fuzziness, that same kind of coziness that ambrette brings to a perfume without making it heavy at all. It's just really beautiful. It's a warm, kind of clean, a little bit shampoo-y, slightly sweet, a little bit floral, maybe a little bit woody in the base, warm, kind of skin-like, just really beautiful scent. I love this fragrance. It's great. This is like the perfect get out of the shower and spray it on. It lasts a really long time too. I can get a good 6 hours out of this before I would need to reapply it. So yeah, it's a really great, clean, shampoo-y scent. So anyways, that is Paris Hilton Platinum Rush. This next one, when I used to work in a factory and I would take showers at night, this is one of the perfumes that I used to spray on a lot when I would first get out of the shower at night, because there's something so warm and comforting and cozy about this scent. This is Elizabeth Arden True Love, and this is like the ultimate, if you take showers at night, this is the ultimate get out of the shower and spray on perfume while you're winding down for the night. This is kind of a little bit sweet, it's powdery, and that's really, I mean, that's mostly what it is. It's kind of a sweet, powdery scent. Sweet, powdery, maybe some soft woods in there. It's really, really beautiful. It's very like late 90s smelling to me. I used to know somebody in high school who was a year ahead of me that this was like her signature scent. She wore it religiously, like we all did. We all had signature scents when we were in high school in the late 90s, but yeah, this was like her signature scent. It used to be a beast back then. It's like a shadow of what it used to be, but I can still smell it in there. It's beautiful. It's super warm, lovely, comforting, cozy, sweet, powdery, perfect for like a winding down at night scent, or if you take showers at night, perfect for spraying on when you get out of the shower. So that is Elizabeth Arden True Love. Next, we have got a Philosophy fragrance, and this might be the ultimate like clean, perfect for when you first get out of the shower scent, especially if you layer it over the lotion. This is Philosophy Pure Grace, and this is basically a white bar of soap in a bottle. So all of you out there that are always asking like, what is a perfume that smells like a clean white bar of soap? This is it. This is really light, a little, maybe like the slightest bit powdery, a little bit floral, super, super fresh, a little bit skin-like, warm, clean. It smells like warm, clean towels. It's beautiful. It smells like warm, clean skin. It just smells like you just took a shower and washed with a white bar of soap and got out, and that's what you still smell like. Layered over the lotion, it is really, really beautiful. You can probably get, I don't know, 6 or so hours out of it if you layer it over the lotion. It's a very light scent. It's a very discreet scent. Somebody would have to really get into your space to smell it, but you're gonna be able to smell it all day long, which is what is great about this one. If you are around people that really don't like perfume, this is one that they're probably not even gonna detect because it's subtle. It's very subtle. It wears very close to the skin. I love this one. I've had a lot of people that work in the healthcare field tell me that this is a scent that they wear because it's such a discreet scent and so perfect for that. So yeah, love it. I love to wear this one over the lotion when I first get out of the shower. It's amazing if you just want that fresh, like white bar of soap feeling all day. So that is Philosophy Pure Grace. Okay, this next one, this is probably my favorite one on this entire list. This is the perfume that I reach for the most when I'm going for a scent like this, just because it's perfect. For me, this is like the perfect out of the shower scent. This is Jennifer Lopez Still. I don't know what it is about this fragrance. This is like a soft, sweet, clean, light, airy tea fragrance, and it's perfect. It's perfection. It just ends up smelling like a soft, sweet, clean skin scent. And I love it, but it lasts forever, and it doesn't project a ton, but it is something that people can smell on you all day. But again, it's not like they're smelling a perfume. It's just more like they're smelling you, like you smell like clean laundry or clean skin. It's kind of slightly sweet. It's a little bit aromatic from the tea. It's perfect. It's a perfect out of the shower scent. I wear this one all of the time. In fact, I wear this one so often, I very rarely put it into a what I wore last week video anymore, because I wear it very often. Yeah, I just love it. I think it's an amazing out of the shower sweet skin scent. So that is Jennifer Lopez still. Okay, this next one, this is one that I don't talk about this perfume very much. This is from a little, I think it's a Korean house called Addict Perfume. And it's an interesting perfume because it's like a mixture of oil and water. So you mix it up and it kind of becomes like an emulsion. And this one is called Blanc de Bloom. This one smells like a super clean bubble bath. This one is like musk and florals. It smells like a super, super clean bubble bath. I love it. This one is okay. You can get, I don't know, 4-ish or so hours out of it before you would need to reapply. I love this one because it is an emulsion. It is really, really nice on your skin. Like when you spray this on your skin, it's like spraying on an oil and then it sinks into your skin. So it's like you have this really moisturized, fragrant skin. It's a really neat perfume. I really like this one. It's great for when you first get out of the shower. Not only does it moisturize, but it smells amazing, like bubble bath, like clean bubble bath. Will probably remind you of something from your childhood. It's kind of like a more traditional smelling bubble bath rather than something you would get from Bath & Body Works today, or you know, Calgon or something like that. It's kind of like a more traditional smelling bubble bath that you would have smelled like in your childhood. So that one is from a house called Addict and it is called Blanc de Bloom. Okay, this next one, I have not worn this yet, but this is one that I plan on being a great out of the shower scent for me as soon as it warms up. My beautiful friend just sent this over to me recently. This is Guess 1981 Indigo. And I knew immediately, I fell in love with it immediately, number one. And I also knew immediately that this was gonna be a beautiful, like straight out of the shower scent for warm weather. This one is warm and sweet and almost unisex leaning. It's got like a really, almost like the most delicate woods in the base. It's a little bit citrusy, it's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit skin-like. It's amazing. It's really, really beautiful. It's the best Guess fragrance I think I've ever smelled. And definitely from the best from the 1981 line. I've smelled quite a few from this 1981 line that I have not loved, but I love this one. There's a freshness about this, a sweetness. It's very skin-like, and this is gonna definitely turn into one of my go-to out of the shower scents for the warm weather, and I cannot wait. So that is Guess 1981 Indigo. And then last but not least, this is a fragrance that I reach for if I want something that's gonna be light, but I still want something that is kind of cozy and maybe a little bit gourmand leaning. This is Zara Femme. This one is definitely a little bit gourmand leaning compared to any of the rest. This one isn't necessarily clean or skin-like, but it's still light and sweet. It's light and sweet, a little bit gourmand leaning, and I love this one. This is probably my second favorite Zara fragrance from this really inexpensive line. I love this one. I'm pretty sure it's a clone of, I don't know, a designer scent. I don't know which one. At first I thought maybe Black Opium, but it's not Black Opium. It's something like sweet, maybe a little bit nutty, a little bit lactonic. I love it. Doesn't last very long. You can only get a few hours out of this. You would have to either reapply this or go ahead and apply something else. But I do love this for days that I just want something really light, really easy, but still kind of gourmand leaning, but isn't like so gourmand that it's really heavy, or, you know, something that is gonna be a huge commitment. It's just perfect for that. And I love this one. And for $10, $11, you really can't go wrong with it. So that is Zara Femme. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are a collection of fragrances that I love to reach for when I first get out of the shower. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.